I hear his voice in the dead of the night. A whisper so cold, but his words feel right. He tells me, let me out, let me breathe. Not to break, not to burn, just to keep you free. The world has teeth and they cut so deep. Every wound I take, every scar I keep. He's not the darkness that drags me below. He's the fire that burns, so I don't turn cold. You see the rage, you see the storm, but did you ever ask what I'm fighting for? If you fear the dark in me, then tell me why was the light left bleeding? My demon speaks, and I can't deny. He only rises when the angels cry. Not to harm, not to hate, but to shield the heart that you tried to break. If you see my shadow and call it sin, then ask yourself, who let the darkness in? They tell me bury him, lock him away, but they never stood where I stand today. Every time I was torn apart, he was the hands holding up my heart. He doesn't crave chaos, doesn't thirst for pain. He's only the shield when I stand in the rain. Not a monster, not a curse, just the only thing that kept me first. You see the rage, you see the storm, but did you ever ask what I'm fighting for? If you fear the dark in me, then tell me why was the light left bleeding? My demon speaks, and I can't deny. He only rises when the angels cry. Not to harm, not to hate, but to shield the heart that you tried to break. If you see my shadow and call it sin, then ask yourself, who let the darkness in? The darkness in. Then ask yourself, who let the darkness in? You fear my fire, then stay away, but don't ask why the flames were made. If you see the storm inside my soul, then ask yourself,